Hello guys, today we'll be analyzing Nifty and Bank Nifty. So let's look at the market as a whole today. So today everything was red except for banks, the financial services, and Nifty Auto, Nifty IT. So the market was held up solely by the banks and financial services. Everything ended up in red. As a result, Nifty was sideways and choppy as we expected in yesterday's analysis. So if you can see these levels I had drawn in yesterday's video itself, you can go check them out if you're not sure as to how I drew these supports and resistance zones. So market opened gap up right at our zone, and then if you see observe the price action, made a high here, made a low here, and the next high it made was a lower high. This itself, at this point itself, you should have got a signal that the market was going to be bearish, and if you could have sold some, you could have gone short on Nifty somewhere around this, and you could have made a good little profit here. So Nifty was sideways today, and then exactly when it came to our support zone, it took a bounce. Bank Nifty and Nifty both went up. So for tomorrow, Nifty has closed very strong here, and it's above our zone. Our zone was around 15,050, and Nifty has closed at 15,100. So Nifty, it's a very good closing for Nifty. If there is a gap up opening or a flat opening, we could see a good rally in Nifty. But if there is a gap down opening, we might come down to this zone again, look at price action and decide your course of action. And coming to Bank Nifty, so these were the zones drawn yesterday in Bank Nifty. So this area of 35,550 or 35,600 approximately was acting as a good, was a very crucial zone as seen here, and we concluded that Bank Nifty might be stuck in this zone. If it opens around here, might be stuck in this zone itself between 36,000 and 35,000. But Bank Nifty opened gap up. There was a huge gap up in Bank Nifty, and then there were good signs of bullishness in Bank Nifty as well. If you saw the price action, this was the low, this was the high, this was the low, and the second high was a higher high right here at this week. So this was again a bullish sign. You could have waited for a low, higher low, and then gone long around here and made a small little profit. This red line had been drawn yesterday. Look at the open interest, had a huge call writing at 36,000, and that is exactly where it bounced from, took a resistance and came back to our zone again. So all these levels were updated yesterday itself, and it acted as we could have made a good little profit if we had acted upon those. For tomorrow, Bank Nifty, we might see a sideways market yet again in between these levels, looking at the price action as well as the option open interest and option chain analysis. So these are the open interest birds. So if you see in Bank Nifty, there was huge addition in open interest. There was huge open interest addition at 36,000 call option. So again, this red line 36,000 has become resistance again, and it has become a stronger resistance now as more calls were returned today. And so if you see the number of contracts written, these are the call options. These are 21,000, 12,000, 8,000, 8,000. These are big figures, right? So if we see for the put options, these are the puts. You can see 7,000, 4,000, 3,000. So these are small. These are less number of, you can say there are less number of puts being returned than calls, which is a bearish sign. So you might not see a huge increase in Bank Nifty tomorrow, but depending on the opening, if there is a gap up opening around 36,000 or above 36,000, we could see a small fall, and then a huge rally again to all-time highs. This is because there might be short covering. So all these calls which are being written could be covered, and then we could see huge momentum tomorrow. So depending on the gap, depending on the opening, if it's around this area, then we expect a sideways market. But if the opening is above right here, then we can see call writing short covering and a rallying back Nifty. So now let's look at some stocks. So if we observe the indices here, let's see Nifty. Let's see what Nifty reality is doing. So if you see Nifty reality, it had broken an important trend line yesterday, and these are three black rows, which is a bearish sign and a bearish indicator. So we can expect that for tomorrow too, it might fall down to these important levels. If we go back, we can see that this area of 340 is an important level, and it had broken this trend line, and it is bearish on the daily charts as well. So we might see a fall from 350 to 340. So for stocks in the stocks which look good in this sector are, first we go with DLF. DLF again, three black rows again, bearish, 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 and the volumes are decent as well. So for this stock, it has been continuously in and out, lower lows and lower lows, lower highs continuously. So if it breaks this level, it has been taking good support at this level right here. So if it breaks 307 or 307.5, we could see a good short, could fall until 301, 10 points. And the second stock is GAIL. GAIL broke out yesterday from this short-term resistance and also a psychological figure of 150, which is very important. It closed above, showing strong bullish presence with very strong volumes as well. But today, even after a gap opening, it came down. So all the buyers which were right here, there will be alarm bells ringing for them. And looking at the price action, you can see that there was a huge rise, and then it has come all the way down, and it is taking support at these levels. So for tomorrow, if it opens flat or slightly gap down, we might see a fall back to these levels, as all these buyers would be covering their positions. So this, you could go short here below 140 at 147.5. We could see a fall till 144. And the next stock, Happy Smiles. And clearly, so Happy Smiles, huge rise here, and then after the huge rise, it has been consolidating. We could say this is a bull flag. We're going on to the smaller time frames, and here it is at crucial level right here. So even if we saw that Nifty IT is strong as well. So if Nifty IT bounces up, we could see a bounce in this stock. Happy Smiles is volatile, so if it opens gap up, we could see it break this trend line and go up to 550. So this was the analysis for today. Thank you.